What is going on, everybody? It's TG back here with another video, and again we are talking about China. A lot is going on. The Hang Seng Index dropped under $23,000 recently. Today it is actually rallying a little bit, but again, when I talk about today, I'm talking about Hong Kong time. So 8:30 p.m. our time, 8:30 or 9:30 a.m. their time. Daylight savings is an hour difference, so it messes it up. Usually it's 12 hours, but it's a little bit different now. But these stocks have been getting hammered. All Chinese stocks, really, especially Chinese tech. Alibaba sitting at $115 a share. That's down almost 6% alone today. Just crazy seeing the levels of this stock and how much it's dropped. NIO stock as well. NIO's down to $28.40, down 6.1% earlier today. After NIO Day this weekend, which actually had some promising stuff about their new car that's going to be challenging the Model 3. So a lot going on in China, mostly bad, but a lot going on in the sense that there's potential money to be made on either side of this trade. Now, one thing I want to talk to you guys about is, do you do it? Do you invest in China? Is it worth it? So we're going to go through all of that and more. I want to show you guys a couple different things and what you guys could potentially do in your portfolios. So let's go ahead and break down everything. First off, guys, if you enjoyed the videos I make, please consider subscribing. I'm sorry I haven't been making as much recently. It's hard. I'm working full-time job now as a tennis coach. It's a lot. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of messy hours as well. 3 hours here, 4 hours there. So it's hard to go ahead and get time into to make these videos for you guys. But overall, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to make it for you guys. So if you guys enjoyed, just hit that subscribe button. But let's talk about investing in China. Is it risky? Is it worth it? Why has it been going down so much? The biggest issue is obviously the government, China's big government and their big tech crackdown. And this is actually a really good article that I was reading that just basically goes over a timeline of all the different crackdowns that happened. So we go back to July when this really started happening. And it started with a lot of different things. We saw the data security law that really hurt companies that store data like Alibaba and Tencent. Then we have this one reviewing companies that are listed overseas. And with the whole VIE structure, that's how you buy Baba. When you see Alibaba, it's an ADR that's listed in the Cayman Islands. It's not actually Alibaba common share stock. So putting more pressure on those companies. And then there was this one, the ban on profit tutoring. Some of those tutoring stocks just got absolutely obliterated, and I mean obliterated. Down like 90%. Just absolutely crazy. And then there was this thing with Tencent Music that had them get rid of their exclusivity rights, and then there was just things that just kept happening over and over and over. They started blocking paid after-school tutoring. Then there was this big technology fix that happened with Alibaba. And then there was so many other things like stuff with the gaming industry and, trying to protect minors from the stuff in video games. And it was just crazy. So many things that happened. There was the whole Diddy incident where Diddy got listed in the U.S. and then China was mad about it and trying to freaking destroy Diddy. Now Diddy's actually getting delisted from the New York Stock Exchange, which is just absolutely crazy. If we look at Diddy's stock, it's just taking a massive hit. It's $5.90 now. Crazy. The stock has just been, obliterated since it, came public, and it roared up to like $20 a share, $18 a share. And it just, crashed hard since about 75% from highs. And then there's just more antitrust going at these big internet companies like Baba and Tencent, and just continues to go on and on. China plans to ban U.S. IPOs for heavy tech firms. This just keeps going and going and going, to the point now where something comes out and we're not even shocked by it anymore because we're just so used to it. So this is what's been killing it. President Xi has an agenda. Not including all the human rights violations that China commits on a day-to-day basis. But he's also trying to destroy the sector of capitalism that is the small sector of capitalism that is in China, he is going after. He sees these companies like Alibaba, sees people like Jack Ma, and he targets them. Targets them because of what they believe and what they have accomplished. Jack Ma spoke out against the financial sector of China and the way they did things in their communist acts. What does President Xi do? Well, he destroys the Ant IPO that would have benefited Alibaba massively, considering the fact that Alibaba has a 33% stake in Ant. And then just a continued landfall. Big fine, $2.8 billion fine. And now this common prosperity thing where Alibaba is going to give back $15 billion US over the next 5 years to the Chinese government, trying to keep them happy. So it's crazy. I mean, these stocks are basically sitting at 52-week lows. You look at where they were, in February. Not even just February. I want to show you guys this of when I first got into it. I got in here in November, when it went down to 260, 258, maybe December or so. And from those highs, it's down about 63%. So it lost about 2/3 of its value, which is crazy for a massive stock. This stock was over 850 billion. It's 330 billion now. So again, just crazy. And it's not just Baba. Again, Tencent's a massive company as well. And that's another one that just gets demolished. Let me show you guys the American version of that, because we don't like to read that there. Same exact thing, but these big companies that just get hammered because of where they were. This cut almost in half as well. It's just hard. My favorite is Baidu and Baba, and Baidu's sitting at $137 a share now. I want to get into this. I want to invest, but I'm scared. I'm scared of President Xi. I'm scared of this guy right here, President Xi. This crazy, radical communist. I'm scared because he destroyed my account. Him, single-handedly, from what he did to stocks like Baidu. But Baba's obviously the one that everyone likes to talk about. It's the one that is so deep in some of our hearts because we've trusted it. We've trusted Baba so much. We've really trusted it so much, and it destroyed us. And people are asking, is it worth investing in? I don't know, to be honest. I think with American indexes pulling back hard, it's still up, 17% year to date, 17% in the past year. But it is down. It's down 7% from highs now. I think this could be a good time to be getting in some stocks, American stocks. And that's personally where I'd be putting my money. I would have a little bit in China if I were you guys, if you really want to keep with it. I'm personally not, because I just can't deal with the stress anymore. And I have a rule about getting into losers that have wronged me in the past. It's like an ex-girlfriend that did you really dirty or cheated on you. It's like you can't go back to that. As much as you want to, she might be so cute, but you can't go back to that. It's the same thing with this. I mean, Baba's freaking cute. Baba's cute. You look at Baba, you see a 16 P ratio for a growth company, with 30% year-over-year growth, and you're thinking, man, this is attractive. Look at that growth. That's steady income growth. But what happens is done you dirty in the past, and who knows what can happen again. So I urge you guys, play with caution. Don't go all in on Baba. Don't go all in on Baidu. These are great companies, but they're not great stocks right now. China is not loved at all, and for good reason. I used to be a hopeless romantic and think that, oh man, this is ridiculous. There's no reason this should be down so much, etc., undervalued. When you have someone as radical as President Xi, it's a different story. These companies are going to trade ridiculously cheaper than American companies because of that commie. It's a communist country. Communism doesn't work. It never has and never will. It's hard to invest in communism. It's hard to believe in communism. It's hard to prosper with common prosperity. So, I don't know, guys. I'd play with caution. I'd be careful. But, good day in Hang Seng as of right now. Moves around quite a bit, but still at 0.5%. We'll see what happens. See if it can break 23,000 again. But year to date, it's down 16%. 1 year, it's down 3%. It's only up 5.9% in the past 5 years. Kind of crazy. Again, in February, when this thing was rallying, it's down 26.5%, about 27% from where it was. So could pull back, could do well, but I'm not going to be. It puts me to sleep thinking about it. I can't go back with it. I really can't. So, anyways, guys, I urge you guys to just be safe, be cautious, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Come in the Discord and chat with me. I would love to talk to you guys about all these stocks and what's going on. But yeah, it's been a wild ride. So hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing okay. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.